All right, folks, this is the next day, Saturday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. God is good. 2023. All right, so last night I did the how to can kale video, and we have the juice left over, which might look kind of crazy, but I mean, this is it. It's the flat floating on top. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that's the juice, and I promised you I would show you how to do this today. Now, I want to start off by saying that we don't have to heat up the water this time because we're going to be going cold. This is cold from last night, right? Okay, this is cold. The liquid is cold. So the jars will be cold. I don't know how many I'm going to be using because I'm going to use pints. Because see, what happens is it's a good idea to put your liquid in pints. I don't think I'm going to be needing that much. I'll try to use the wide mouths if I can. Or maybe I'll use more small mouths because this is not meat necessarily. Okay, one of the main reasons you want to always use your liquid. You know, hey, I'm a rebel canner. I can everything, milk, meat, everything, butter, you know, so always use your liquid because you can use this for something as simple as oodles of noodles. Or if you want to use like Pennsylvania Dutch noodles and pour it on top or mix it with, or just mix it with something, you know what I mean? Make soup with it or something. A lot of times when I make soup, I just reach in my cabinet. You guys might have saw it on my YouTube channel at RevEssie, where I showed, you know, an example. I showed everybody my canning cabinet. You know, so I don't think anybody's going to kill me over it. You know, I just want to show people what they can do. This is why I'm doing this. Not to be cute, not to be famous, but just so I can help people. Okay, so I'll use this. Yeah, this will work, because the other one, I think, is in my dish rack, and I don't feel like pulling that out. Let me see. I should be able to use this one. All right, so all you do is cold, cold, cold. Let me see if I'm on. Make sure I'm not talking to myself. All right, God is good. Okay, cold, cold, cold. There's, of course, going to be some greens down in here from last night. So this is going to be, see, as you can see in this one, there's greens and onions in this one with the juice. But we're saving the juice. You'll find chicken pieces and everything in here because that's the meat that I used for my greens last night. Okay, this one's better actually because when you take it up to the neck, it means it's ready. I don't want to go any further than that. That was actually excellent. Okay, and I'll do the rest of them, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done, because I'm not trying to do a long video. I just want to show you how to keep your liquids and stuff, you know. And this is from anything that you make. All right, I filled them all with the juice, and I just got this idea. Can you imagine if you're doing oodles of noodles, and you pour some of this juice on there, and some of the good greens and garlic and onions and stuff got in your oodles of noodles? Oh, that would be awesome. Okay, so what I did was it ended up with 7. And although my canner takes, let me get my book. Although my Presto canner says that it takes 7 quarts. I don't know why it does that. It's not. Anyway, it says it takes 7 quarts, 10 pints, and 12 half pints. It's supposed to, my canner is supposed to take 10 pints, but if you notice, I have wide mouth and small mouth jars at the same time. And what happens is, because the wide mouths are so wide on top, I think instead of taking 7, instead of taking 10 pints, I think the last time I did this, it took maybe 8 or 9. So you might have to set a couple aside, but that's okay. At least you're getting your, and I think I still have some more in here. I've like maybe another pint left in here. So I'll go ahead and pour it out. But, you know, if you're mixing and matching I just want to let you know that your canner is only going to take about 7. All right, I'll let you see what it looks like after I wipe off the rims with vinegar, put the lids on, and put the cold jars in the cold canner, and then warm them all up together. And I'll let you know what they look like. All right, I actually had enough for 8 pints, and there's still a little more left down in there, a little teeny bit. It's not much, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll make some oodles of noodles, right? But I had 8 pints of liquid from those greens we made yesterday. Just wanted to show you that. I also wanted to add to this video something. I'm looking for, I need 2 more largemouth flats, okay, lids. And I have a lot of the rings. But I also wanted to show you guys something too. See, I save my, you could reuse these. I save these. You just clean them off. There's certain things that cleans them off good, and there's some things you just have to keep wiping. They're stuck together. Okay, but anyhow, I wanted to show you this. Okay, these are, do I have any loose ones? No, I don't think that, I can't find it. It's in there. These are actually bands, rubbers, whatever people want to call them, gaskets, okay, that you can use for your old lids. You can order large gaskets and you can order small gaskets, okay? And you take these and put them in warm water, okay? That's where people, you don't really have, you know, even the companies are saying you don't have to put your lids and stuff in warm water anymore, because that's how a lot of people are getting leaks, because what they're doing is they're putting their lids and stuff in these. They're putting their flats in hot water, and when you put them in hot water before you use them, it's beginning to seal. It weakens the seal. You know what I mean? That's why they say this. You don't, even the company tells you not to do it anymore. You know, but these you have to put in hot water, okay? Because you can see it has like a little film on them, and when you put them in hot water, they turn kind of pinkish, a different color, like a eraser we used to have in high school, and you can use them. This causes you to be able to use. Let me get an old one. I just had an old one. Let me see. Now they're all going to be new, right? But anyhow, this label causes you, this label. Okay. This allows you to use an old one. You could put it in like that. Okay. And when that will definitely seal. Okay. That will, and I've even heard, I've never done it myself, but I've even heard of people, I heard a man say one time, and somebody else said it works. But you have to go by experience, not what other people say, you know what I mean? But I heard a man say one time, he actually took like an old one and put it inside of another one and screwed it on his can, well, his jar, whatever, you know, and it worked because the thickness, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to show you that. Buy yourself get yourself some gaskets, and you'll be able, if you're not afraid, you know, some people are afraid to use old ones because these companies scare you out of them so bad. It's all about money. You don't need all that. In fact, oh, see, I have more lids here. I have clean new ones. I have new ones back here, but I have literally been reusing my old ones. So you could reuse the old ones, or if you don't trust it, like I said, get some gaskets. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, I just tried it. I just put my jars in. I wanted to show you guys how it turns out with mixture of smallmouth, wide mouth, and smallmouth. I have 3, 6, 7. I have 7 in, and I don't think that is the problem that I had. It looks like you might be able, yeah, there we go. Yeah. It takes, let me see. Well, I wish I had another smallmouth by me. But yeah, it could take another one in the middle. In fact, let me see. All right, I'm going to use my strawberry jam as an example, okay? That I made that earlier there we go. Yeah. And I don't know, it looks like it might take it, hold on. All right, now try my orange juice. I made this orange juice, I thought, oh, forgot to date it earlier this year. You know what? It does. I guess it all depends on how many wide mouths and small mouths you put in there. All right. Let me take these out in a hurry. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I'll let you know what they look like. All right. And I looked in my book, my Presto book that came with my canner. And I think I'm going to do this as chicken stock because it's not the full meal, so to speak. It's just the liquid. So it says 10-pound pressure, pints 20 minutes, which is, I'm going to do 20 for them. I didn't think you had to do like a whole hour and a half just for liquid. So pints 20 minutes and quarts 25 minutes. And I'm going to be using 15-pound pressure because I'm above 1,000 feet altitude. All right, so now that they're pints, I did the quarts for the greens themselves, but I'm using pints for the liquids, like single serve, you know what I mean? So that's it. 20 minutes, and I'll see you then. All right, and our liquid is done, and I'm going to let you see what it looks like when I take them out in a minute, probably within the hour. All right, and our liquid from the greens the other day is done. I just took the lid off, and I'm getting ready to take them out now. Oh, they're sealing. That's a good thing. It's a good sign. Okay, I'm going to start taking them out, and I'll show you what they look like once I get them out. And there they are. Let me see, make it a little smaller. There we go. And there they are, all 8 of them. And they look good. You can hear them popping. They're sealing. When you see them bubble like that, that means they're still processing. And there's your juice. All right, there's your liquid for whatever, your beans, whatever you want to make next, for your meat, your soups. And like I said, you could even use them on oodles of noodles or something. So why waste, right? Okay. And these 2 are old lids that I used. But there they are. See if I can catch some sealing.